If you're a fan of Airrack, stop being a fan of Airrack. This guy's the most unethical YouTuber on the platform right now. If you've watched YouTube recently, you know he fakes a lot of videos and pretended to give to charity. But what I'm about to talk about today is much worse. Airrack doxed someone. To start, we need to check out this video. This video says, I spent 24 hours on ice and my thumbnail is Airrack on a bike. Nothing wrong here. It just looks like your average Mr. Beast clone video. Everything's normal. Until you watch it. When you watch this video, you go through a story of how Airrack wants to travel to a poor, cold place called the Angle. His mission is to give the locals his money to support them. That's such a generous deed. But on the way to this place, he does the most immoral thing he can do. Airrack and his team needs to take a flight to get to the Angle, which is very difficult. The Angle is very remote and cold, so no public flights actually go there. This is when they hire the private pilot who gets doxed in the video. When introducing the pilot who was doing him a big favor, Airrack blurred his face, which was very thoughtful. But he needed a code name to complete the cover-up. You want to know what Airrack decided the code name for the pilot should be? The pilot's real name. Well done, Airrack. That has to be the worst mistake a YouTuber has ever made. This man is 27. I'm 16 and I would have come up with a better name. Just call the pilot Jellybean or something instead of leaking his name to the entire internet. It isn't that hard. If Airrack is incompetent of making up a fake name to protect someone's identity, he shouldn't be a role model for 14.8 billion brain-dead subscribers. He didn't even make any effort of keeping the name subtle. The team was chanting his name several times when the plane started working. Now you're probably sitting there thinking, well, Amos, stop exaggerating. There are probably millions of people with the same name as the pilot. You're right, well done. But there aren't a million people with the same name as him who fly planes to the Angle, are there? Don't question me again. With the information that the viewers now had, it was pretty easy to find the dude's pilot ID, which made it easy to find his address. See the problem now? This pilot had officially been doxed, and it was all thanks to Airrack. Can we just give him a round of applause, please? Make the comments full of clapping emojis for Airrack and his team. It's such a big achievement. Now, being doxed is bad, but to make it even worse, Airrack and Mac were clowning on the pilot throughout the entire video. This made the doxing much more dangerous. When kids see their favorite YouTuber criticize someone, they follow that opinion religiously. This meant that Airrack was setting up the pilot for a lot of hate from his fans. In the modern day state of the internet, it could have resulted in a pilot facing real life issues. Here's a few clips of what Airrack and Mac were actually saying about the pilot.
Luke's like embarrassed because he's trying to start the plane. Yeah. He's like talking up all this game about how sick he is at flying planes. Tries to start it, doesn't start.
Finally, 48 hours into this whole thing, we participate in the miracle of flight.
My respect for Airrack went down a lot after this. It wasn't present in the first place, to be honest. The fact you can leak someone's personal details and bully them for millions to see isn't human. Airrack is a robot confirmed. Now, of course, there's the argument that all of this was an accident and Airrack didn't mean to dox the poor pilot. But again, all he had to do was make a code name that wasn't the pilot's real name. It wasn't that hard. It's actually funny how dumb this mistake was. He didn't even help his case either because he was chanting the name throughout the video. So far, Airrack has leaked the pilot's name, led his viewers to his pilot ID, bullied the pilot, but what if I told you he used AI to edit what the pilot was saying? You'd be shocked, because when I heard about it in Soggy Cereal's video, I definitely was. Let me show you.
Come on, stupid plane. Wow, why don't you start? God damn.
It's obvious that these clips don't use original audio. Airrack can't defend against that. I can't believe someone could edit somebody's voice and pretend that they said something they didn't. That's got to be illegal by law. First, Sniper Wolf gets away with doxing someone and Airrack's next. So Airrack, welcome to the court of Amos. Let me lay out your prison sentence. Bullying, 3 million subscribers. Doxing, 3 million subscribers. Impersonation, 4 million subscribers. And all the other things I didn't have time to talk about in this video, 3 million subscribers. I hereby sentence you to losing 13 million subscribers. And since I'm such a good YouTuber, I'll take them all. Oh, and watch the video on screen or I'll dox you.